Hey everyone, welcome back to Opera GX's Top Games of the Month. This month of September 2024 is actually packed with some really good games, so grab your favorite snack and buckle up. We also just wanted to say real quick that we noticed a lot of you asking for me in the last video, so thank you for the support, I really do appreciate it. I'm your host Retrospect, and let's jump right into this month's video. First on our list is Star Trucker. In this game, you're a trucker who is going through the cosmos trying to deliver some goods. But it's also an online multiplayer game, so you can use your CB radio to talk to other players, request a dock, or even send out an SOS signal. But it also has some great traditional elements of simulators, like quests you have to do, and also missions to complete, so there's plenty of content. I can't wait to really jump into this with my friends because it looks really goofy, but also something that I could spend hours playing. What do you guys think? Next up on our list is Ace Attorney's Investigations Collection, coming out on the 6th. If you love drama of the Ace Attorney but wish you could get right into the action, this is your game. Here, you're Miles Edgeworth, solving crimes on the spot. It's more hands-on and detective-like, so instead of just shouting "Objection!" in court, you're piecing together clues in real time. Next on our list, coming out on the 9th, is Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2, which is going to be taking us back into the chaos with more battles against endless Tyranid swarms. And now, you can bring 2 friends along for the bloody ride with a 3-player co-op. If you played the first one, you know this game is all about big guns, bigger enemies, and even bigger fun, baby! I cannot wait to hop in with my friends and just mow down enemies. Next up on our list is Mirthwood. Now this is coming out on the 11th. It's kind of like Stardew Valley and a fantasy adventure went and had a baby. You're going to be a refugee trying to set up a new life in a hand-drawn fantasy world, farming, trading, fighting, and even finding love. It's kind of a game where you can just sit down, chill out, grab a snack. So if you want something that is a bit relaxing and farm-like, then this is the one for you. Next up on our list is Caravan SandWitch, and in this game, you're going to be exploring the post-apocalyptic world named Sigalo. There's no pressure in this game because desk screens and timers are gone. It's just you, your customizable van, the open road, and the quest to find your missing sister. This game is a bit reflective and slow. That's all about the stories from the inhabitants you uncover along the way. So if you like adventure games like Stray, then you're going to love Caravan SandWitch, which is releasing on the 12th. Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown is coming out on the 12th, and this game is going to be taking us on a racing tour of Hong Kong Island, but this time it's on a 1-to-1 scale, which is pretty impressive. The devs seem to have a lot of time put into this game, but some critics online have already talked about 30 FPS being an issue, which I definitely can understand, especially in a racing game. But with all the busy streets and stunning highways, I think playing this game and using the tight mechanics and drifting should be enough to redeem it, but we won't know until it comes out.
Test Drive Unlimited is back.
Next is REKA, where you're an apprentice to Baba Yaga, roaming around in a house on chicken legs. It's got this cozy yet creepy vibe that pulls you in. combining exploration with Slavic folklore, plus all the moral choices you get to make helping or cursing others, really adds a cool depth to the game and story. It's weird, it's wonderful, and it's definitely worth checking out. Coming in at number 8 is Enotria: The Last Song. This is a Souls-like set in a sun-soaked world inspired by Italian folklore. You play as the maskless one, trying to break free from a twisted eternal play that has everything around you in an unnatural stasis-like state. It's challenging for sure, but the setting and combat make it feel very refreshing and engaging, so if you're into games with a lot of passion from developers, this one is definitely for you, and it'll be releasing on the 19th.
Not for a hero's self-proclaimed. And what of you, trespasser? Have you come to pry the stone from his boot? It matters not. Your fate is sealed by weapon drawn. This day, a bloodline ends.
Coming in at number 9 is God of War Ragnarök, the PC release, which is coming out on the 19th. This one, if you haven't played, is incredible and you're in for a treat. It's an awesome father-son journey through Norse mythology, but with PC optimizations that make it look and feel even better. Trust me, Kratos and Atreus are such a great pair together, and they're what really makes this God of War entry one of the best.
Look out!
Fate only binds you if you let it. Do what is necessary. Not because it is written.
Finally, after multiple release dates being pushed back, Frostpunk 2 should be coming out this month on the 19th. After the Great Storm, you're now managing the survival of New London. It's all about making tough calls to keep your people alive in a frozen world. The new mechanics and deeper NPC narratives add for more intensity to the game, so if you love the original, this sequel is going to test your leadership skills even more.
Yes! Vote! Stewart! Do you hear us? Stewart! Stewart! What about us?
What?
Impossible.
Stewart? Did you hear that? The city was not...
Zoochosis is a zoo-like simulator, but with a horrifying twist. In this game, you're going to be managing creepy creatures and trying to survive the night with over 20 different endings to explore. It's definitely got that Five Nights at Freddy's vibe or Poppy's Playtime, but in a zoo, so if you like your games with a side of terror, this one's for you. It's not for me though, because this actually genuinely looks horrifying. Up next is the 2010 Wii Classic being remade with a fresh coat of paint in Disney epic Mickey Rebrushed. Here you get to play as Mickey using a magical paintbrush to restore a land filled with forgotten Disney characters. I remember playing this as a kid, so I was really excited to hear this being remade, and it's just nostalgic, creative, and whether you're a Disney fan or just love platformers, this game is a must play. Up next is Bloomtown, A Different Story, which comes out on the 24th of this month. Mixes slice of life with monster taming in a 1960 American suburb. It's got this pretty cool retro vibe as you try and balance everyday activities with battling demons. The story is also really engaging, and the mix of genres keeping things interesting is really unique. I've seen a lot of people online say it looks inspired by Gravity Falls, so if that sounds cool to you, give this one a try.
Either way, they'll be fine. You know how nice and cozy Bloomtown can be.
In GreedFall 2, The Dying World, you're going to play as a native who's been captured by the settlers and taken to their land. But unlike the first game, this time you're on the other side, fighting against the colonizers as they try to dominate your homeland. The game introduces a new combat system with tactical pauses, adding strategy to intense battles. You'll also be able to navigate tricky political alliances and make some choices that could turn the tide of the resistance. It's a fresh take on the world of GreedFall with deeper storytelling and a more strategic gameplay.
Destiny is in your own hands. GreedFall 2 is a thrilling RPG that takes you on an unforgettable adventure where your choices shape the future of your group, your people, and the world. The story is yours to write, Dobbygad.
And last on our list is my most anticipated game, The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom, which comes out on the 26th of this month. It's a chibi-style type of game where you get to play as Zelda for the first time, and you get to use the powerful Tri-Wand, which summons echoes and different types of abilities, and it looks like these echoes are going to be keys to solving puzzles and progressing through the game. It just looks so cool, a fresh experience for Zelda fans, and I just can't wait to jump into it.
How was that? I hope you enjoyed this demonstration of the Echo ability, which channels Princess Zelda's wisdom. There are a lot of echoes in this game. To be honest, I haven't counted them all yet. How you solve puzzles and battle enemies will change depending on the echoes used. In short, we've created a game where each player's experience will be different. The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom launches September 26th.
And there you have our list for some of the top games coming out this September 2024. What do you think about the games on our list? Do you think some were missing, or maybe there's some games on here that got you really hyped up? Let us know in the comments section down below. In the meantime, if you want to see more upcoming games, you can check out our gaming release calendar over on GX Corner, or even more videos just like this one. I've been your host, Retrospect. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.